Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. For the benefit of my intended audience, I'll keep my remarks brief. Then I'll entertain any questions by the press if there are any. As has been well documented over the last year, our state has experienced a notable influx of immigrants from the state of California. This has been felt all over the great state of Idaho, but the vast majority of our new residents have flocked to right here in the Treasure Valley. While housing prices across the country have been on the rise, Idaho's housing prices are growing fastest in the nation. This isn't a new phenomenon, but with the pandemic response, it's accelerated drastically. Over the last decade, Idaho's real estate prices have gone up almost 400%. As the suburban migration rolls on, Californians in particular flee California seeking more favorable living conditions right here in the Gem State. But real estate prices aren't what I'm here to focus on today. I'd like to address our newest residents directly, and I'm going to be blunt. My intention is not to offend, but it's to get through to you clearly. I urge you to please man or woman up and take my words in the spirit that they're intended, and that's to help you and to help us all. To our newest Idahoans, I have a special message. Your home state is an outhouse fire. It's a beautiful and gorgeous place, but it's been made uninhabitable by horrendous policies and woke mind rot. Short-sighted feel-good policies have led to high taxes, crushing regulations, and out-of-control infringement on your freedom. I understand why you wanted to escape. You are political refugees who have come to a place of real freedom. Welcome to the greatest state in the Union. Don't screw it up. There are plenty of wackos emerging here who would love to be elected into local and state offices with the agenda of turning our amazing state into a steaming bag of dog vomit, much like the state you just came here from. Don't listen to the lies of these charlatans. They'll use tricky phrases that will sound nice to you for the purposes of fooling you into voting for ridiculous measures that restrict our freedom. Let me provide a few examples. If you hear any of these phrases, run. Invest in infrastructure. Pay their fair share. For public safety. Common sense reforms. And pretty much anything with the word social in it, like social responsibility, social credit, social justice, social score, socialized, socialism, and so on. If it feels good and sounds like it's accomplishing something really nice, while at the same time restricting freedom, it's probably going to lead us all to Marxism. So let's not do that. In California, your leadership has been playing games with you. They've been seeing just how much control the people will allow them to exert. And it turns out Californians will put up with a lot. They're seeing how many foolish things they can get you to go along with. Californians have gone along with a lot. Leaders in California have successfully kept the populace in a state of fear, where the people have agreed to give up liberty in exchange for a warm feeling of security. All of this, of course, led to the situation that drove you away from your beautiful home state and into our beautiful home state. To succeed here, don't trust your government implicitly. In fact, have a healthy dose of skepticism whenever a politician of any party proposes progressive changes. Realize that most things politicians want to do aren't actually the job of the government. When candidates for office or leaders in office propose changes, take a minute to think about the implications. Adopt the mindset of, how will this policy affect my freedom and the freedom of my fellow Idahoans? Don't shrug off small incursions against your freedom. They add up. That's actually how they got you back home. I'm excited about what we can accomplish here together if we don't act like ignoramuses. I'm excited to see what we can do together when Idahoans aren't looking for their government to be their parents or their nannies. But I'm concerned that people who come from such a screwed up place will consciously or unconsciously want to make this into a screwed up place as well. Please, prove me wrong. I'll now take questions. Yes. Could you lower your mask just for a moment so I can understand you, please?
Do you think your message is just a little insensitive? What would you say to those who think you could stand to be a little more inclusive in your language?
Well, I'd say that you just listened to the dumbest question ever posed, and I sincerely apologize to anyone who had to listen to that. Next question.
Dingle, staying in Idaho first Tribune.
Actually, on second thought, I think that these questions are pretty silly. I'm not going to take any more questions after all. No more questions. Thank you, everyone. That will be all. Yes. Mother